أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم الحمد لله رب العالمين أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your brother Imam Abdul Azeez from Al Masjid Adam, Ashifa Incorporated Community Life Center for Human Excellence. We want to greet you all with the greetings of peace of Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And again, Ramadan Mubarak for those of you who are observing the month of Ramadan. We want to talk to you today about the Quran in and of itself, guidance for all mankind. During the month of Ramadan, we should take a closer look at what the Quran is saying to us. This closer look, as a result, dear brothers and sisters, comes as a result of us looking at going back to the very beginning. Do you remember what one of our goals for Ramadan was? That goal of ours was, the third one was guidance, irshad, if you will, to be rightly guided, that wish within our own selves to be rightly guided in the faith, that our faith would be, how would you say, complete, if the guidance we have is correct. It's important for us to understand it in that context. And so the Quran itself is guidance for all mankind. In the Quran, in Surah Al-Kahf, we're told to read Surah Al-Kahf every day. This is a sunnah, and the sunnah itself says, reading the Surah Al-Kahf, Surah 18. I remember as a young man, I heard that in the community of Imam W.D. Muhammad, may Allah be pleased with him, and they talked about reading Surah Al-Kahf on Fridays. And this Surah Al-Kahf, the first verse of Surah Al-Kahf is, praise be to Allah who has revealed the book to his servant and who has not allowed therein any crookedness. Now, when we're studying the Quran, there's some things that stand out here. Number one, the book itself was not the prophet's book. Number two, they were not his words. And number three, which is the most important, is that Allah himself said that he was going to protect it. Allah himself said that he was going to preserve it. Allah himself said that he was not going to allow any crookedness to get into that. So now, how can we generate some level of benefit from that? How can we gain from that particular statement that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has just put forward in Surah Al-Kahf? How can we extract more of a benefit from the idea that was presented to you about the Quran being preserved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that it wasn't the prophet's words and that it was revealed to the servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Well, if you really put the Quran in you and you're really studying the Quran, if you really embrace the Quran's message, then you, like the Quran itself, will be without crookedness. It will be hard for you to be crooked, to have all this Quran in you, to really have it in you, and then you're still crooked. So that's what happens with the Quran. When you put the Quran in you, then it forces a change in you as well. And so when we're studying the Quran, a book for all mankind, you'll find that people who haven't accepted Islam yet, that they follow something in the Quran, they get good benefit from it. And this is what opens the door for them to come in even further and then finally accept La ilaha illallah. It's important for us to understand that, dear brothers and sisters. We don't have to break anybody's neck. We don't have to force anyone. We don't have to con anyone. All we have to do is share this message, dear brothers and sisters. When you're sharing this message, so looking at the Quran during the month of Ramadan with a deeper reflection, and with a reflection that first begins with changing within me, changing myself, looking within myself and changing me. So now that change, it begins to emanate to the point where it's a reflection of all of the beautiful things that I can become, or what I've been reading about. I become about that. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us get a little deeper in the Quran while the month of Ramadan is still here, so that we can be successful. And to that we say Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.